one of those games where you just played against a team that just waited and patiently kind of wore you down as the night went along?
We're number one in the league. There's a reason for it. They don't give anything, and well-structured. They play a good team game, offensively and defensively. They're patient with their offensive game, really intense with their defensive game, and they have an elite goaltender. So they can play any style, and there's a reason why they're number one in the league, and that's what we faced tonight.
Kind of a fluky game in the first period. Otherwise, you come out of it pretty even. Did
Yeah.
you feel pretty good after the first 20?
Yeah, we did. But we had a 6-7 minute block in the second. We just tried to complicate things, and they scored 2. So at that point, it's 3-0 for them. We had the shots, the number of shots, but that's a team that really protects the inside of the ice. So it was hard to get there. That's a team that plays a playoff style, and it was complicated for us to create offense.
Especially down 3-0, they're just going to button it up even tighter. Right?
Yeah, well, that's an experienced team. They've been there before, so it's you know what we've seen tonight against us. That's what we hope to achieve at some point.
Yeah. As you were talking about, once it gets to 3-0, you know how stingy they are at giving up goals. Was there just more of a sense of frustration after they got those 2 in the second?
Yeah, you're never happy. But what I expect from our guys is just a few things. Just compete hard, the best you can, play the right way, and be a good teammate. And when we do that as a team, we can compete. I thought, they took some good shots. So Morrissey's goal was a perfect shot. Perfetti goal, the fourth one. They scored on the power play, and there's one off our stick. So we had some chances as well, but let's put it this way. It was a little bit too rich for us tonight.
How happy were you to see Adam Fantilli get up and be able to continue to play in the game after he got hit there?
Yeah, I don't think. Really happy. You don't want him to get injured, obviously, but he was all right after.
That's obviously a team you're not entirely unfamiliar with. When you say they play that playoff style now, is that just the structure, or what else are they doing?
Yeah, well, their compete level, their structure. There's no time. There's no space. They don't play. It's not fancy. It's really, really effective. They really collapse in front of their net. Their forecheck is really good, but their tracking is really, really good. So when you attack, we're a rush team right now with the people we have. That's what we're good at, and they took away our main asset. And they just play a smart game. I know a lot of those players, and let's put it this way, again, the hockey sense is really high, and offensively and defensively. So, they play a good team game.
Erik, you knew what a challenge this was going to be tonight. What made it difficult to put pressure on these guys?
Yeah, they're playing pretty well right now. They're very structured. Nothing flashy of their game whatsoever. Just very, very structured and predictable. You can tell that they're feeling it, and they played a good game.
First period, it looked like the strategy was just to put everything you could on Hellebuck. Did they take that away from you as the game went along?
I think we got caught up in situations like that. Sometimes we think we got to do more, but in those same instances, I think less is more sometimes. Getting inside a guy and putting more pucks to the net in that sense. We tried to make a little cute for a few minutes, and their structure just ended up putting a few in the net for them. So they're a good hockey team.
Yeah, seemed to really clog up the middle of the ice as well, right?
Yep. Yeah. As I said, very structured. You could tell that they're predictable in how they play the game. They know exactly where it's going before the play's made, and there's a reason why at the top of the league right now.
This was a tough one tonight. I want to talk to you about the point where you stood up for that hit on Adam Fantilli out there. He's one of your line mates. Obviously, you have a lot of respect for him and the way that he plays, and felt that was your job at that time.
Yeah, I think anyone on our team would do the same thing. I think when someone takes it wasn't necessarily a very dirty hit, but is on one of our star guys. So it's one of those plays you got to stand up and do what you have to do.
That team is very good at taking away time and space, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a very good hockey team. That's a team that's going for the cup, and that's a team that we're striving to be like. They don't make many mistakes in the ice. They clog the middle of the ice. They back check, forecheck RD. They finish hits, block shots. I mean, that's probably one of the better teams we've played all year.
And it's one of those teams that if you get out of the structure you need to be in, and if you start to do some things that you shouldn't, they'll take advantage of it, won't they?
Yeah, they're a patient team. I mean, they just wait for you to make a mistake, wait for you to tire out, wear you down, and then once they see an opening, they take it and they capitalize.
Yeah, how much of a challenge is that to have to be almost perfect against a team that's playing that well right now?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, they're. I heard Goody talking there that they're all on the same page and know where their puck's going to be, and it makes the game easier for them to play. So it was a test tonight, and obviously we got to learn how to play that way and how to match that style of play.